Hey, I'm Colin,
And I'm Chris.
and this is episode 13 of You Enjoy Ourselves.
Right on. Welcome, everybody. It's Colin's turn. What do you got on deck for us?
Today, I have got, as you'll probably all notice, I've got this white on black strat, which is opposite to your black on white strat, which
Love
is
it, man.
kind of a
Love it.
cool thing. Trey's talked about this performance a lot. Um, all right, here it is.
Cool.
Jimi Hendrix.
I
Who,
knew it.
who knows? You knew it. Good.
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't know what song actually. I knew it would be Jimmy.
And we're not doing too much of it today. It'll be a short one. All we're doing here, where's preview, is just the opening lick. Let's give it a listen. I got it in GarageBand, so I'm just gonna play it in there.
Cool.
A few other concepts other than the lick I wrote down I want to talk about too. All right, so
Fillmore is proud to welcome back some old friends with a brand new name, a band of gypsies.
and not the main lick. When he actually starts shredding, that's the lick we're gonna get into. Here. That's it. Let's just hear the lick
Ooh,
itself one more time.
grimy.
Ugh, I just. What do you got?
Ooh.
What's your first reaction to that?
Okay, my first impressions are, I see you wrote down WTF Benz. So
Yeah, we'll get
that
into
was my
that.
first impression. And then I love there's like a triplet pull off, something or other that I hear in there that's really cool. And some cool intonation things that seem in gray areas, like we've talked about a couple times. Well, probably more than a couple. So no, take it away, man. I want to. Is this gonna be like E flat?
Let's open up with the tuning. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
top of the list. So, and I actually got some help from my guitar teacher at the university because he's actually a big Hendrix fan. He
Cool.
grew up with it, and when I transcribed it, I thought I was done. I was like, "Oh, hey, John, I know you're a fan of Hendrix. What do you know? Who knows album?" And I showed him the lick, and he's like, "Oh no, that's actually done this way." And he totally schooled me. And I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
okay."
cool.
And then that technique was like what shredded up my finger with
Oh,
with
cool.
the WTF bends. So I love how we have a theme of WTF bends. Anyway,
Yeah.
a little more backstory with John. Shout out to John Mason, my guitar teacher at university. We're talking about the tuning, and we'll go into the tuning now. I know that Jimmy played pretty exclusively in E flat standard, which lowers the strings or loosens the strings, the tension, so you can have some meaner bends, right? I think I did some research online, and people are like, "Oh, it's actually in drop D standard," and then
Whoa.
you play in D, D minor pentatonic land,
Making it
where
C.
making it C, but that
Yeah.
still didn't sound right. So what I
Oh.
did was like I just found 12th fret D, C, or 10th fret D, or whatever was an actual C, and I kept the track rolling, and I just tuned by ear. And I
Yeah.
found out that they didn't have a lot of electronic tuners back in the 60s. Well, this might have been 69 or 70. And they tuned a lot by ear. A lot of Beatles recordings are out of tune,
Yeah.
that kind of thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So my guess, and John kind of helped confirm this for me. Sorry, there's so much backstory to this, but hey, that's what a podcast is for, right? He's like, well, Machine Gun is on that record. Might not have been the same show because it was from 5 shows. What that album is, but Machine Gun is totally in true drop D standard, and you can hear him at the beginning play an open E shaped chord, and it's
Cool.
tuned to D. So it means that it's in drop D standard, but sharp a little bit. But
Yeah.
it's not E flat, because in between D and E flat, there's, shout out to Engine de Petrine, the microtonal sensation on the internet right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, microtonal, this is microtonal in a way because it's out of tune to our 12, tone Western tempered ear keyboard or whatever. So it's really in between like a D and an E flat or a D and a D sharp or whatever. So that means it's really
Cool.
between a C and a C sharp. That's the tuning. So it's, if you want to try to match it, you got to go to drop D. What I do is go to drop D standard and then just tune everything up, 10, 15 cents or whatever the physics is that I don't know.
Oh,
So
okay, cool.
I will say I've never really played like that before in a total drop D standard. And the WTF bends were way easier. So
Cool.
so it made it just looser, and that's also something. And thanks, John.
Cool. Well, how do
for the help?
these things go, man? Let's see.
So I'm gonna try to play it at just tempo first. It's at 82 beats per minute. It is tricky. Yeah, we got the tab. Let's have me switch, and oh boy, neck pickup, everybody. That's it.
Yeah.
Try it one more time. We got time, right?
Yeah. I hear that WTF toward the end of it or whatever. Yeah. While you're on the close up, could you just kind of like do that? Just you like slow.
Hey, if you're enjoying the podcast, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to both of our channels, hit the bell for notifications for upcoming episodes, and if you want to work with either Chris or myself directly, go over to Chris's website, Elevated Improv, or give me a call or shoot me an email. All of that information will be in the description of this video below. Thanks. I'll just go through every lick beginning to end. So it's a bend up to your 1 from flat 7. Lots of vibrato all over the place, which is so Jimmy. And I want to talk positioning too on this very first opening lick. And he does some vibrato there. And then he that triplet pull off. I don't know if that's what you heard. You can see it. Well, we'll see.
Is it like da 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 da?
Da.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a pull off.
Cool.
From a pre-bended release. That's
I've heard Trey do that a ton. Yeah.
But it's what's so hard about it is he bends up vibrato a lot more than I'm doing. Like he picks it again and then does vibrato. There's so much technique in Jimmy.
When you go to that last, are you going like? Oh wait! I got where? Oh yeah, this sounds so weird.
Do it in C-ish.
He's not hitting a fretted note. It's bent again.
And that's what I wanted to first talk about positioning wise. I learned that lick a long time ago. And being the tray head that I am, I was like, oh, okay, he's just doing. Or sorry, I'll do up a D.
Yeah. But he's not doing that?
And then for years, I was like, that didn't sound right. It didn't sound like the recording. So I was like, oh, let me go to a different string set. And I have been convinced for 10 plus years that was the lick. So I first put that when I started transcribing this last week. But then I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right either. It does not sound like he switches over to a string.
Because it's vibrato.
Because the vibrato, and it's just so like I don't know what the word is. It's seamless from into the vibrato of the bent note. And that's not doing it justice. It's just difficult. There it is. You gotta wait to do the vibrato until you reach the bent note. So you're like B flat to C. And then you do that triplet pull off with the pre-bend. Oh man, Jimmy. And there's another thing in there. So yeah, I went for at the beginning and then years of, and then just last week to be like, oh, this is actually it. which is just bluesmanship, right? Beautiful technique.
Yeah, really cool.
And
and
then
what was that second little? What is it? What is it?
So that right there kind of sounds like a sissy strut kind of thing. So you're doing after the
Got you.
yeah, and I always thought he just stopped at that flat 7, but it's kind of faint on the recording. You can hear him hit the root again.
Yeah. It's so weird. I'm in standard tuning, and it does sound so weird with after I play your like kind of like
C half sharp, man, or C quarter sharp, I guess it would be, or something.
Yeah,
like that. In D position. So it's a journey.
Now, what happens after that little thing you just did?
And then he goes. Very very simple blues licks and bends with the blues note on the 4.
I like that a lot.
On the G, well, what would be the G in standard? 12th fret G string, half step bend, release.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Minor pentatonic. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you want that upbeat. Let's make sure I'm not rewriting it. We're gonna bring in the tab. Oh boy, was this a doozy to get the rhythm on.
Good job.
Yeah, and don't forget about that vibrato on that G string there. Oh shit. Sorry. It makes it him, you know? Didn't mean to do a pinch harmonic there, but there's vibrato there. And then we go. Sorry, that's more like this. So you bend from 13 to 15 here. I'll just get rid of it so you can kind of see. And you go. Yeah. Same thing, you're bending up that first bend. And then you and you do it again, you release it without playing it. And then you do that kind of country bend up to the E string.
Are you flattening your finger to do that?
I'm getting like way up here to play the high E string.
Oh, is that something that Jimmy did, or that's just something you...
I don't know. There's no video of him playing. I don't know what he did. I think I've always done those bends like that. I don't know Kill Devil Falls, but if I were to play it, I know the opening lick. You know, I would do that same kind of thing. Do you approach that differently?
Yeah. This is really fascinating.
You plant your pinky there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm in a different key. I forgot. So I would go like.
Oh, I see.
But I like that. I've never seen you just flatten out. Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
I'm just so kind of trained.
When I do the more country on the G string, I'll definitely plant the pinky for the 2 strings, which is where I first learned that. But when I did, sometimes I guess I've done that pinky, but I think it's mostly
cool.
Yep. So he goes up to just the C. And I can tell that this guitar is wanting a setup from this detuning. I can feel it's just like after this lesson we're done. Or after this video we're done in this tuning. Or I gotta adjust the truss rod or something because it feels like it's getting just a little buzzy.
That's a big change, man. And then what was that was the last lick?
Now we have the WTFs. Where he goes onto the E string, same fret position, 13th fret. And this is the hard part, and then John was a big help in showing me where you're bending up a whole step on that 13th fret, and you're pre-bending on the B string, same fret, just up a half step by accident. You kind of roll over into the B string and you got to kind of keep your fingers not flat, more the tip than the pad of the finger. Yeah. And then he does a little pivot to the fifth down there. And then he does the same exact move. And sorry, the playing's so sloppy. It's hard to do in a vacuum. You almost have to like adrenaline up for it.
Yeah.
You know, drop a 10 strip of LSD into your bandana before you play that kind of thing. And that sounds so slinky, just like, whoa, it sounds like wobbly.
Wait,
like,
let me see. What was that? Do it again.
Now it's the exact same technique. Let me just show you on the
Yeah, let me see that.
That deal, little pre-bend to 14 from 13 on the B string, release to 13, do the same. Oh, you do a little pivot on that A. It is an A, even though it's reading as a G. And then do the same technique, a string set over. Yeah, but half step only, and it's tricky because it's really like a cry. It's like a crying dog or cat in the alley.
Oh, cool.
And then you have just a basic country bend at the end, or blues bend. And I feel like the softer I am with that approach, the cooler it sounds, and the more pure it sounds. And then just a whole step bend on that 10th fret.
Cool, man. Really cool.
Out of breath trying to explain and play it.
Shoot, yeah.
Let's hear Jimmy do it.
Oh, yeah. That was cool.
Play along.
There's something about the way that he phrases things that's just so truly special. As we, like he's who he is for a reason, and there's a lot of syncopation in there just to bring a rhythmic element. Daka, one and a do and there's a lot of that in there.
A lot of upbeats.
Yeah, exactly. Like we've talked about that forward motion, and that's how you do it right there. You connect it to the next quarter beat.
On the tone, with the Marshall stack, with the vibrato, it's oh my God, it's just like the best sandwich you've ever eaten or something. I don't know. On my website, which if anybody's wanting this tab, I'll put it up on there. It'll be in the description, the video below, and all that stuff. Oh, the phrasing on some of these. This is the same song, everybody. It's still. I do them like 3 times each. Let's see if we can get to.
Oh.
This is the hardest things I've ever had to transcribe. This one especially. That one's so hard. Oh, and I'm in full screen, so that might not be showing on the podcast. I'm just realizing.
I can see it.
Yeah, hopefully on the recording it goes through, but I notice sometimes when you're in Zoom screen sharing full screen, it won't record it. All right, here's the last one. Ready. A little bit of garbage in there. Yeah, last thing. What does it say? Why does the one feel like that? Now, I've played this at, I've been to open jams all over this country where people start at 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody thinks like that. And I actually saw some YouTube videos on it recently. And the 1 is actually that's the true 1 of the song, and it feels off, and it's one of those, Berenstain Bears, was it Mandala effect or whatever it's called? It's one of these,
Wait. I got to catch up with what you're saying. Do you mean the 1 is in the downbeat or the time?
The downbeat of the song, yeah, of rhythm-wise, phrasing-wise. The original recording is cut off, the beginning of it, when, I don't know if that's Bill Graham announcing or whatever at the Fillmore or whatever, but it's cut off, but you can hear, Buddy Miles was the drummer, right? Yeah, Buddy Miles was the drummer. His fills on, and then he crashes on 1.
A band of gypsies.
So that right there was one piece of evidence that this guy said in this video proves that the downbeat is not what everybody thinks. It's actually, because you can hear him fill beats 3 and 4. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you could consider the song in 2/4 and it doesn't matter, right? Well, this was a lot of fun. Thanks everybody. Do us the
do us a solid. Give it a like, a share.
Subscribing and liking and all that stuff. And check the details and all that kind of thing. And thanks so much for watching.
And real quick, last thing. Leave us what's your favorite Jimmy lick. Let's get a thing going about like what's your favorite Jimmy lick or like a time. Let's get some examples going because there's so many. So leave us with that and good job, Colin. You're brave for tackling that. He's very hard to replicate, man.
And you could see there was some suffering going on. So I apologize if the licks weren't right with Jimmy, but they're tricky. They're tricky.
You know what though? Anything worth it, there's probably a little suffering involved. So what's your Buddhist saying? We'll leave it with that.
Well, we should, one of them, we should embrace suffering.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know if that's it, but I mean,
that's basically it. Yeah, that's it. So thanks for hanging with us, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Take care.